To my surprise, deadlifting conventional didn't affect my workout as much today as I thought it would. I think it's because I haven't really deadlifted conventional in almost 2 weeks. So I think, recovered from the fatigue that the deadlift will give you in terms of CNS fatigue, right? But I think muscle fatigue is still a little bit there because of the same muscle used in the low bar squat and even high bar and front squats. But today I worked up to 365 pound single for I think RP 7. But I would maybe go down to 6.5 if I didn't deadlift yesterday, because I know the deadlift is affecting my recovery for low bar today. But like on day 3 of the program, where on day 2 I did beltless conventional for 345 pounds. The next day I was only able to do low bar at 335 for one at like RP 8 or something like that. Right, which is 20 pounds less than what I did on day 1, which is 355. So now I'm up to 365 after I did deadlifts the day before, right? And that was RP 7, which, it's very good news. I probably could have went for RP 6 or, 6.5 if I did 365 without deadlifting. But I wanted to deadlift yesterday because I felt like it. But everything moved just a little bit slower today. Not a huge difference. But I think, it's good that my squat is permanently getting stronger, I think. So my daily min is now 325 instead of the 315 that I started with. And I think every time I low bar, I'm going to go for at least 365. I think that will be the baseline, unless I feel like shit, which I shouldn't feel like shit. But yeah, I went to 350, and that went pretty well. And I was thinking of going for either staying at this weight or going for 365 or 375. But I went for 365 just to be safe. Don't want to go too hard on this. But then my dog here distracted me a little bit, but I was able to do the rep fine. Yeah, to you that might have seemed like RP 8, but I grind my reps, and I'm the best at grinding squats over deadlift and bench, so I will call that RP 7. But it's definitely much stronger than before, right? Moving heavier weight faster than ever. And, my goal is to really routinely squat in the high 300s, which I'm already going to be doing with no problem, I think. And then getting that to like, every time I do low bar, hit like 385, right? And then one day comfortably hit 415 or 410. And trying to hit squat PRs, low bar like once every 2 weeks. Not any less time than that, right? Don't want to try to hit a PR every week unless things are going very well, but yeah. And then for bench today, things were went okay, I think. Well, they went pretty well, right? But my lats were pretty sore, so I ended up doing 280 for RP 9 or even 9.5. But I'm gonna say 9. But yeah, I worked up to a 255 daily min, and then 280. I think if my lats weren't so sore, I would have been able to do 285 at RP 9, which would be like a complete PR for me, because I did 285 for RP 10 like in August, right, for one. So yeah, I think deadlifting on this program has its pros and cons, right? You can test your deadlift to see if it's gotten stronger, but it's also going to hinder recovery, especially if you do too heavy. And I think my recovery has been affected by the deadlift, but it just felt so good yesterday. Like, I haven't deadlifted in a while, conventional, and I wanted to. So yeah, so I made that call. So hopefully I'll recover and hit a smooth 385, like RP8, in the next week, right? But yeah, this is the end of the video. Here I did 250 for 2 sets of 3 RP7. Last week I did 245 for 3 RP7. So these are getting heavier, which is a great sign of improvement, right? So yeah, this is the end of the video for day 17, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.